Okay, welcome back to Eye of the People. I'm in Dread Ring. If you've never been here or just getting warmed up with Dread Ring, there are a couple things you want to do to get started. One thing you want to do is talk to the old boy Sergeant Knox here, kind of get things kicking. Talk to him. Let's see. Complete quests for Neverwinter Vanguard Camp, to get Vanguard scripts. Talk to Del McCourt about spending it. And then you pick up this one too. Blah blah blah. The Demon Hunter campaign is the other one you want to pick up. You come here, you can get some Vanguard scripts. In fact, I'll show you. The reason you come to this particular neck of the woods is because, well, it's fun for one, but second, you want to start working on your boons. And in order to get this kicking, you need one of these, a Thian Cipher, and you need Vanguard scripts. You need to keep pumping this up till you get to here, get to your first level, and then you can start getting your boons, which are very nice permanent additions to your character. Helps you with different things. You can select this one, Conjurer's Gambit, for a bonus in critical strike and movement. Or you can start out with a bonus to power and movement. Depends on your character class as to which one you want to focus on. Both are nice choices, but you work your way up the ladder till you get to the final boon. And in order to get all the way up there, you have to keep farming these things. Farming is part of the boon process. It's just the way it is. There are a couple things you can do to short circuit this a little bit, but it's kind of expensive. But anyway, you pick all this stuff up from doing daily quests, daily and weekly quests throughout. Then you also have gauntlets that you can create. Start with your Valindra Tower key, you create that, but you keep working your way up. And each time you get a gauntlet, you can get some nice dungeon runs that take effect in this level. And now if you use it, you have to start over on the ladder. So you can just kind of hang on to it, don't collect it, and let it go all the way up to the top. And that'll let you get to your end gauntlets, which can give you some pretty nice stuff. But check it out, see what you think. Like I said, once you take it and use it, then you have to kind of start back over on the ladder and work your way back up on those. Unless something's changed since last time I went through this one. But boons are very important. They're a good kind of a sideline. And some people like to do a lot of the group stuff and they don't really mess with the in-game campaigns. I like to explore the in-game campaigns. Mix it up to a little bit of everything. But you have to run around and talk to these guys to get things going. You get your quest here. And see, you do this one, you can get 3 Vanguard scripts and a Dread Ring artifact bag. Now this is a pretty nice level to get different refining stones that you need throughout the game. I think it's a great place to do that. You can pick up a pile of them and it's a lot of fun.
Would that we killed Valindra when she attacked? Oh, it's you. The Thayan undead army isn't something you can just fight heavy.
Basically, you can get 9 of these a day. Let's see, who else do I have to talk to here? This little lady over here. Getting a little bit of lag there. Sorry about that. And survive through the conversation with her. And there you go. There's your 9th one for the day. Now the heroic encounters on this level are a lot of fun. Let's get started with those. Kind of wait for those to pop up. Okay, Demonic Slaughter just happened to pop up. So I was checking out the map. This is a fun one. It's nice and quick. In case you didn't know this, another way to get 3 in very quickly is you can wait for them to open up on the map. If this one happens to be your favorite, which a lot of people like it. You can watch the little zone chat down there, and sometimes people, if you have a lot of players on, will call out the different instances where you can switch to another instance of the map and join another demonic battle. That way you can get it in pretty quickly without having to wait. Some people like to focus on these, get in and out, just kind of blow through these heroic encounters to get the goodies that come from them and move on, and that's the way to speed it up if you want to enjoy it and run through the quests and do your dailies. They call them dailies too. You have your daily quests. That's where you run through and pick up the 9 scrolls. And then you have a weekly quest. We haven't gotten to that point with this character yet. He has to complete a couple things, and then that'll open up. But you get 4,500 Astral Diamonds for doing it once a week. And then you get a little chest that has will give you a bunch of little refining items, refining stones, which is pretty cool. Well, I like this Scourge Warlock. I do wish I had started him a little earlier. My control wizard's fine, but I don't know, there's just something about having all these flames dancing around you. There we go, alright. Control F, see what we got, and look at that. This is nice. This is something, the Drow Hunting Dips. You hang on to that, you'll use that later on in the game as you work up through the boons. You need to have this in order to unlock one of the boons. So I got it early, I got lucky. You can also buy those on the auction house. I don't know what they're going for. In fact, you know what, we can go look real quick, because in a pinch you can do that. I wanted to show you something else too. If you wanted to speed up the completion of this, you can do that a couple ways. You can go and buy a Genie's Gift on the auction house. You can also get those from opening lockboxes, but it's random, so you can't count on that. But you can give it to some of the different traders in different on some of these different levels where you unlock your boons, and you can get some of the currencies you need. So you get a fine relic in the Dread Ring, which again, if I want to get the boon for the Dread Ring, it's this little guy right here, a Fine Cipher. So that would give me one of those. Kind of an expensive way to go to get it, but some people are in a hurry, and it's just what they do. If you either have a nice warm credit card that you want to burn, or you do a lot of grinding and you happen to have a lot of Zen converted from Astral Diamond sitting around, you can do it that way. Do things like this. Now this one too, now there's another thing you can, okay, you come down to services on the bottom. Took me a second, I couldn't remember where it was. And if I wanted to just complete this thing, I could go here and spend right here 4,000 Zen to get the Dread Ring campaign completion. So if you're really in a hurry, that's another way to do it. Pretty expensive way to go, but hey, sometimes you're in a hurry and you just got to get through it. I've never used those. I'm here to kind of play the game. Or I have played the game with other characters, so I've been through it a couple times, so I'd be a little bit more tempted to do it now. But if I'm going to spend that kind of Zen, I'm not going to use it on an alternate character. Use it on my primary character, or something that would benefit all of my characters instead of just one, because that's a lot. Alright, so we'll run around, pick up some of these scrolls. See, the Rod of Cancellation pieces are right here. Usually there are a couple guys standing around guarding this thing, or doing something, creating something magical with it. Here, we'll see if a guy's over here. Somebody just went through and killed them, so nobody was there. Nobody's here either. Oh, there they go. See if I can sneak in before they are alert. In and out. Pretty sneaky. Alright, well that was smooth. We have another one up over the hill here. Okay, that's done very quickly. Usually you have to fight a couple guys when you're in here. I got lucky. And once you collect all the pieces, then you come over here. You also usually have guys standing around guarding this thing. You can sneak up over the back side here usually though. Kind of get in there. Unless you want to fight. Alright, now we need to kill some of these red wizards. Get some of these other components. Get this thing started. There we go. There's one. Oh, my inventory's full. Don't you hate that? I mean, I don't want to get rid of anything. Oh, draw hunting tails. That was the other thing I was going to show you. Oh, we're just kind of standing around here if I wanted to buy it. There we go. Oh, is that it? Okay. Oh, jeez. Well, oh, it's almost made me choke. That's worth very little. In fact, it's probably worth getting rid of this just so I don't have to carry it around. Wow. Okay. Well, that'll save some time later. Unfortunately, I can't stand to get rid of something like that, so I'm not going to. So I'll just save it. I'm going to open up my banking portal, shove something in the bank, get it out of my bags. Yeah, you don't have to sit here and watch that. Okay, let's go find some red wizards. I don't know how I'll do by myself. Gotten used to playing some of my more powerful characters. These level 70 areas. It makes me a little nervous making a video with him. Well, he seems to be surviving quite nicely. I'm impressed. Make me proud. Okay. Go ahead and grab that while I'm here in case I get killed. Oh, I don't have to come back for it. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that. And I have my healer companion with me. Give me a little more life. Alright, our last wizard. Our victim of the day. Oh, that wasn't very nice. Oh, come on. Survive. Hey, where's my healer? Heal me. Come on. Any day now. Could have just left this guy, I guess, but I don't know. Sometimes it's fun just to kill stuff. Alright, sorry about that. I got a little distracted. Hey, there's my component. Wasn't there. Okay, so that's that. Now I have to run up here and confront this little dude. I have a big fiery demon to pick a fight with right here. And there's our boy. He's not too tough. He sort of move around a little bit and let him do his little attack. At least I don't think he can smash me very easily. Ooh. Okay, any day now we'll have him done. I have one other thing I'll show you too. There's a way to convert the level currency for some of those scrolls back up at the base camp. Alright, that's complete. Oh, there's a heroic encounter. We'll run back down here, fight this. It's in the neighborhood. Sorry about that. I have a puppy. He's obviously upset about something. Or because I'm doing this. These come up quick, and it's usually fairly well populated. Generally, if your guy's a little on the weak side, a little squishy, you can find help here to finish these heroic encounters off. At least this particular one. Demonic Slaughter. Like I said, it's right by the main camp where you come in through the travel gate. So usually you have people floating around here, and it's a nice quick way to get through this. I want to get through these so I can show you what I get for goodies. I meant to show you what you got when I picked the quest up, and I was doing something else when I was checking it out, getting ready to make the video, and I forgot and accidentally accepted the quest, so I didn't get to show you. And I could have opened up the journal, I guess, and done it that way, but here we are. Find myself working my way through this. Okay, we finished that guy off. And we have a powerful demon emerging, and this is a good thing because it means I can wrap this heroic encounter out. It's always nice when these guys show up. You don't have to change map instances or wait around for another one. Okay, let's see what goodies we get for that. And I get a little bit more demonic core and fairiness, or whatever it is. Let me show you why you want demonic core. Go to the Underdark's door here, and go to the armor vendor, and Drawcraft armor. This is where you get your Drawcraft armor. I only have 22 for this guy, but it's a pretty nice armor set. Have a nice little set bonus there. And it's one to shoot for. So you get those by grinding through this area. It's one good place to do it, especially at a fresh level 70. A lot of times you'll get chests that will drop from those heroic encounters. And they'll give you lots of, usually you get 40, I think it is. I don't know if you get above that usually. I know it's 40 fairly often. So I know that seems like a lot of those demonic core to get in order to get the armor, but spend a little bit of time here grinding your way through it, and you'll see you get it pretty quickly. Okay, we'll turn this in so you get to see what we get. Alright, there we go. See, I got one of those sign ciphers. I got 3 scripts, 5 of these scrolls, plus some experience points. So that's worth doing whenever you come into this level. I can do it again. I have to wait about 13 and a half hours to do this again. Yeah, happen to have a lot of free time. You can do it early in the morning, and you can do it later on, obviously. Now, let's see here. Talk to this guy. I said there was another way to pick those scrolls up. If you come talk to the bounty master, you'll find as you're running around this level, you'll pick up these little onyx fragments. You can come here and trade 5 of those in for one of these. That's another place you can pick these up, which is pretty cool. So that can speed up your process. And we just got into here, and I'll show you again where I'm at. I've got one already, so. All these levels to get your boons, it takes a little bit of time, so you don't get frustrated unless you want to spend the Zen and just blow right through it. It's just part of it. But you can have a lot of fun working through the level where you get your rewards. And my third quest for the day for my scrolls is I can go ahead and get these token shards over in the quarry here. That'll get me another set of scrolls. I'm looking for the Thions. No, those are not Thions. These are Thions. I want to say hello to these guys. Nice way to say hello. And there we go. Did you see it drop? That's what we're looking for. Right there. And my inventory's full. Again. Okay. There we go. Hey, nice little kitty. Go away. Fight you again another day. I hop down over this ridge. You have a little group that sits down here. Right there. Look at that. They're working nice. Working away. Doing whatever they do. I guess they're mining something. Get in a nice, satisfying sneak attack. And I need one more. See how quickly that went? Let's see, where's another group? I don't want to tangle with that big guy yet. He'll slow me down. No, I don't want you. Thought there was another group down here. Might be on top of the next ridge over. I forget. Okay, we'll just fight with these guys. Ooh. Oh, that was painful. And my healer saved me. Saved my bacon yet again. Not bad for a cheap companion. That's the battlefield medic I have right now. Nice inexpensive addition. I find them to be very useful. Alright, come on, just die. Let's get this over with. There we go, alright, there is the other piece I needed. And let's see, I guess I did pick up another one, those onyx deposits. I guess we're down here, we can do this too. Okay, here are my onyx deposits. Look for the little glowing piles of rubble here. These are nice because they're in the same area, so you just kind of blow through one to the other. Ooh, I might get defeated. We'll see. Oh, shoot. Guess I better not laugh. Can't we all just get along? Let's be friends. Okay, here we go. That's what we need right there. That's the stuff. And there's another one there. It is, right there. Nice and close together. Beautiful. Right here, see if we have any goodies. No, don't want it. And we have our last little deposit at the top of the hill. Don't you like how I tank with my wizards? That's one thing about my control wizard. I get used to freezing everything around me, so I can just sort of stand in the middle. Nothing touches me. Oh, come on, get out of here. Either leave or die. What a mission. You see, we have stuff to do. We don't have time to fight with you. Okay. Last one. Alright, it's a beautiful day in Dreadring. Well done. Now let's turn it in. Okay, Celeste, here you go. 3 more Vanguard scripts. This guy's busy doing, I don't know, or she, sorry. No offense. Yeah, where is Makos? Makos is right here. There you go, Makos. If you're happy with that. Free up a few of my inventory slots now. Go back and see the old boy.
Good work.
There we go. Oh, I forgot to talk to Delmacourt. Have to hit that while we're here too.
I'll not see Valinda escape justice. Not again.
Basically, you can get some other things while you're in here. You can get some different armor and such. I never have. I just hold off, keep working it until I get into the drow armor. But I mean, obviously, you do as you like. You have to kind of run through this. Get a couple more things to open up. Wages of War is complete. And Heart of Dread. Another one. Here we go. So we talked to Wraith, and we can do the Dread Spire campaign. There's a whole little thing for these, but this is pretty nice because you run through this, and when you get this bag, if you look here at the bottom of this list, on Tuesday, Saturday, and Sunday, you will also get one of the following. You get a Lesser Mark of Power, or Greater Mark of Power, which is pretty cool. But you run through the quest, and you'll get a rare or uncommon unidentified item. You also get the 3 Vanguard scripts, 5 Dying Scrolls, and 1 Dying Cipher. So if you check your days of the week as you're running through here, you can get some of these other goodies on down through the list. So you want to pay attention to that, because if you're going to do it anyhow, you might as well do it when you have the best chance of picking these other items up. Then, of course, Monday and Friday, you can get 3 additional Vanguard scripts. So that's another way to kind of speed things up just a little bit as you work your way through here. But you saw I got these little bags, these Dread Ring artifact bags. You can go ahead and open those up, and there we go. I got some nice refining stuff, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, they are bound, but you will need a ton of this type of stuff in order to upgrade your artifact equipment. So it's well worth doing, well worth spending some time in Dread Ring to go through all this. So I hope you enjoyed that. I might do that dungeon run, do that in a little while here, but I gave you enough to watch for this episode. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe, and come back again.